It's time.
Because you're never here at the beginning, Graxy. That's why. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is what I like to call a slow-ass day in the world of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So we are just going to play a little Conquest and hang out and chill. And then as soon as we knock down more TW walls. Yeah, well, so you brought that up to me yesterday, and I'm more or less going to have the links put into into Discord before I launch, and then launch and give it a minute or two before I hit live, so that'll give people a chance to join. But yeah, that intro is one of the things I'm most proud of. I made it myself. With open source music and stuff like that, but then I literally filmed my gameplay and slapped it all together, and it turned out really, really well. And my wife filmed me in the robes with my my Darth Revan lightsaber. I know, I'm an ass. All right, well, we're just gonna do some Conquest. We got ads coming in hot, but yeah, Conquest, hang out, chit chat. Shoot the shit, as we used to say back in the day when I was young. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that intro. I'm glad you like it. Nobody ever really comments on it except for Witch of Pennsyltucky. She was like one of the first follows and is always here every day. But yeah, I'm really proud of that for not having much in the way of anything experience-wise with doing that sort of stuff. Oh, fuck, I don't want to fight this team. So I never see the ads, and so I'm watching the ads. There's some fun ads on these channels sometimes. Well, I don't apologize for that. All right, so we got to do some Master Qui-Gon stuff, I guess. Oh, son of a bitch. Sammy, what are you doing, buddy? Other than being a crazy kid. Oh, yeah, dude, the Deadpool movie? I would happily have that be the only ad that played on my channel. Like, they could just paste Deadpool shit everywhere, and I would be fine with it. I'm really excited for when that movie comes out. Whatever happens first, either, we can buy it digitally or it hits Disney Plus. I am very excited to watch that movie many, 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 many more times. Alex, what were you saying about C-Rex? Just got C-Rex and AdRad on my new account. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Oh well, then I won't spoil anything. But yeah, dude, it was. I'll just say, and I'm sure you've heard it. It was the most fun I've had in the theater in a very very long time. Um, well, that's because there's only good stuff to say about it. Anybody that's saying anything negative about that movie is just. I mean, I'm just gonna say they're just a fucking hater, just an absolute hater for no good reason. Yeah. So okay, why is the so my music volume is really loud and I cannot hear my microphone. What is happening here right now? What is happening with my headset? Normally I can hear myself talking and I cannot. And oh wait, there I am. And the music is loud as fuck even though I'm muted. Mm, weird. Okay, we're just gonna mute the music so I can make sure I can actually hear myself in the headset. So yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with that, but there it is. Yeah, dude, Hugh and Ryan were both awesome. Every damn day, even though we take him outside, like immediately before I'm sitting down to stream, my dog, I sit down to stream and I swear to God, he's like, I'll go to the bathroom. It's like you get a little kid in the car and you're 5 minutes from the house. You asked them and asked them and asked them if they needed pee beforehand. And they're like, no. And then you leave and then they're like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Yeah, and so I was looking forward to the Borderlands movie because I saw the trailer in front of Deadpool, and I was like, oh, that looks like they're trying to like actually make the game seem like, or make the movie seem like the video game. And yeah, it apparently it's just the worst movie in the history of movies. So yeah, I will definitely not be seeing that. Sam, mommy's taking Teddy out to go to the bathroom, buddy. She's not leaving. Sammy, do you want to use Sam? Do you want to use this? Here you go, buddy. Mommy will be back in a second. Oh, poor kid. Felt like he's getting left out from something. Hey. Hey, Mom will be right back, bud. And you get to use a giant iPad. He never usually cares. Probably because I'm streaming. He's just like, oh, I'm going to be mad. I am telling you what though. I'm very glad that Conquest. I mean, it makes decent content. It gives us something to do while we hang out and talk. But I'm very glad it's winding down because, my patience for it is relatively non-existent. This one has seemed particularly bad for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. So yeah, right now I'm not really sure what movie I'm looking forward to the most. There's nothing really on the horizon that I'm super pumped about. Win with General Veers. Okay, so that means we need to try to somehow outspeed these guys with Imperial Troopers. That should just be freaking awesome. So yeah, I wasn't really sure what I was going to stream today because, territory wars going on and that can be very demanding attention-wise. But I figured, hey, you know what? We can just. I got through the front walls. I figured we'll just sit and wait for the. We'll just sit and wait for the next one to drop, and then we'll head over. We'll just hang out until then. I am thinking of picking up a game that I used to play way back in the day. It's a very old game. It came out the year I graduated high school, so that was in the 90s. The 1990s, not the 17 or 1890s, but it's called Star Wars Rebellion. It's a galactic scale real-time strategy game. It's quite a bit of fun, and it takes a long time to play through one campaign because it's huge. It's just massive. And it would be for me, it'd be fun to play, and it's just something that, I can just turn on and, make my decisions and then sit and wait. And the battles are kind of fun when you get into space battles. Oh, so Teddy was whining and he didn't even go to the bathroom. What an asshole. What an asshole puppy dog. All right, we got to win with light side characters. Okay. It's this habit to hit home. Teddy, what are you growling about, buddy? Well, this dog is just being very a lot. Teddy, come back here, buddy. Come over here. Come here. Come hang out with me. Come on, Teddy. Dude, not through there. Not through. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. He tried to squeeze through, like, the gap between one of the couches and my tables. I'm like, no, dude, not there. Not there. Oh, it's some days. Some days. I mean, I absolutely love my life, but man, some days, I tell you what. I must have taken. I need to throw another ZA or two on there because Rex should be an absolute nuke. I've got 3 and 2 leaders. Why do I have 2 leaders resolves on? Let's unequip one of those. What am I even doing here? There's a ZA. And then we can do a 1 daughter. Ruthless Swiftness. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. Sam goes back to school in a week. So that is both exciting and sad. It'll be kind of cool because my streaming schedule will open up a lot more. Because I won't really be having to worry about him so much during the day. I can just kind of focus on streaming whenever I feel like it, and not have to worry about him. So I mean, there is definitely a benefit to all of it. But ouch, dude. He crits too damn much, I think. But I'm getting Phoenix kills, so I mean, there is that. Yeah, he crits too damn much. All right, well, just to clear this and get the thing and move on, we'll just swap in a different team. Yeah, I'll just have more free time from about 7:30 in the morning my time till he gets home at about 3:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, it'll just I can stream because like my wife will have meetings and stuff in her office, where she'll have to be on a teleconference or whatever, or a Zoom meeting, I guess they're called a Zoom meeting. So she'll have to deal with that. You know what? Who wants to see me do this? Since I'm already ready to go with the R9 for Cat, I've been hesitating, waiting for it to kind of be official in the game, but it'd also be kind of nice to have it locked in for GAC. So screw it. Let's do it. Most expensive GL ever. Better be freaking worth it. Yeah, so it'll be cool to be able to, like when she's having a meeting, normally I can't stream because I gotta handle everything. I gotta handle the dog, gotta handle the cats, whole 9 yards. But dogs, cats, kids, everything. But with him being in school, I'll be able to do a little more stuff, and then I'll have to not. That'll actually alter a little bit of when I normally do stream, because I mean this is I usually start a stream about the time he'd be getting off the van or a little before, so I'll have to adjust to that. But yeah, I'll just have to figure out how to do everything. Oh yeah, no, go ahead, post links, dude. I'll the Twitch has been yelling at me to make a trailer for my for the channel, so maybe I will use that as the trailer, or use that in part of the trailer. Yeah, dude, do your thing, buddy. Do your thing. Oh, hold on. What's going on in here? New mentions. Oh, okay. I was hoping they'd opened up another wall, but they're not quite there. Tell you what, though, her R9, really, really transformative for her. She hits like an absolute tank. Oh boy, what do we have for data discs? Nothing I'm probably too worried about at this point. I mean, it's always nice to get a surprise data disc near the end, but I mean, your build is probably set by now, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way or has noticed this, but the data discs seem to go shitty during the final phase of Conquest every time. Like you've been consistently getting them through the first two, and then you get to the third one, and it's just like, nope, you're getting what you're getting, and you're gonna be happy with it. And it's like, am I really gonna be happy with it? Because I'm currently not. But it is what it is. You know, like I said, I'm glad this is over. I think honestly, the part of, or the reason I'm feeling kind of draggy with this one is because I started doing Conquest on the new account. So you know, I'm playing Conquest with two different accounts, and you know, the free to play account or the new player experience account, whatever you want to call it, my alt. You know, Conquest doesn't matter over there because they don't give you anything rewards wise, and I mean, you're just doing it for the whatever you're going to get out of the crates and whatever. It's, I mean, it's might as well be a galactic challenge. But you know, I mean, the benefit to that is it's nowhere near as much of a time suck as this, but it's just been very demoralizing. I'm not sure why, because I'm doing it, but I feel like I'm wasting my time, I guess. I mean, you're making the right decision there. I I'm personally hoping that Luthien is not a fantastic character. Um, I'm hoping it's one of those things that it's like, yeah, it makes the team better, obviously, but it's not transformative enough to justify. Because I really don't want to have to put any resources to him right now. I mean, you just saw me R9 cat for fuck's sake. But I tell you what, if they for whatever reason reverse their decision on that, on her being needed at R9, I am going to scream at them for to return my resources, which they have done in the past. When they did the great nerf of 2020, they returned all the R8 mats for Darth Vader because they altered him so much. So I can see them if they would change their mind, but I don't think they're going to change their mind. Okay, so I need, what is that, 53 to get him unlocked. Where am I at crate wise? Okay. So if I get to this crate, yeah, if I get to that crate, I've got him. So I don't need to worry about buying more shards. That's awesome. That is 100% a plus. Because I like to save these things are nice because, you know, yeah, you can buy the shards, but you can also buy this and you can buy relic gear. So I'd rather spend that stuff on relic gear than anything else. Yeah, it's this Conquest on easy mode. Like it's a just a straight up slap in the face to new accounts. It's like give them something. Give us something, just a little bit. We don't need the whole experience, but at least let us kind of creep towards the characters. When it's all we're able to do, why are you limiting us so much? I hate Jedi training, Ray. Just all the foresight in the world. Okay. Well, we'll just keep trucking along with Phoenix for a few minutes, and then we'll switch to Bounty Hunters, aka Jabba. This might be the last one, though. Rex is holding up just fine, but the others aren't. I took advantage of the shops quite a bit with everything that I needed to unlock this time. So, what the hell am I doing? Like, if you go through wherever it starts selling all that stuff, is it this guy? I haven't bought any signal data yet. I probably should though, considering I'm at 2,500. I mean, that's like a day's worth of Cantina energy, you know, or a full thing of Cantina energy gone. But yeah, like I bought the circuit boards. But yeah, I pulled a lot, pulled like this stuff out. I might as well grab these while I'm here, and these. I like to go into the next conquest with about 1,000, so I've got a little bit to spare. But yeah, I've bought as I've needed to from here. We'll take these while they're available. But yeah, I bought all these, all that. Yeah, I did quite a bit of shopping. Mm, visors, I own 5. I could get. Screw it. We got more cards to unlock yet, but yeah, I do enjoy that aspect of Conquest, is you have another source for that kind of stuff just sitting around. All right, let's go ahead and grab the Hut Cartel. Oh, his hitbox is always so hard to click on. Ooh, what are his? Darth Bane. Okay. Oh, but then I'm probably going to want to use bounty hunters on that. I mean, them finally adding a GL that wasn't a Force user, it was definitely long overdue. They need to do more. Oh, but I guess that's Leia too, right? Yeah. I forget that Leia is not doesn't have any Force user tags. All right. Well, we're about 25 minutes away from having being able to check out what our GAC opponent's going to look like. And then we will be streaming that on Thursday. Probably, I'll probably do it right before they launch the Captain Enoch event. Just so, I'm not doing 2 small streams. I can do one big one, do the 2 GACs on the accounts, and then handle the unlock for him. Unless my wife has something big conflicting, like if she needs me to be handling everybody, then that might force my hand and make me do it earlier. But as of now, that'll be my intention. Oh God, these just yeah, it just yeah. Well, she's an incredibly awesome character. They designed her really, really well. I mean, she fuels this whole team. She really does. But I mean, and oddly enough, like Lando, I mean, he's good. He hits really hard, but he kind of feels like an odd man out to me a little bit. Um, like in 3v3, let's like I've seen some people find creative uses for Lando, but normally I just never even bother with him at all. He just sits in the roster, and if I get down deep enough into my roster where I need to worry about using him, I'm probably screwed. So Boba Lead, Bausch, Geo Soldier, Chopper, or Old Ben. That's a good. That's a good setup. And Dark Trooper. I love Dark Trooper. He is such a well designed unit. I really need to throw more relic levels on him. I can only imagine, like mine's like Relic 6 or something. I can only imagine how he feels at Relic, Relic 8 or whatever. He's probably just an absolute nightmare. But that's for another day. Everything is kind of tied up right now because they are hitting us very, 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 very hard. Very, 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 very hard. And I think everybody's starting to feel the strain. I mean, even some of the bigger streamers are starting to comment on just the resource suck that's happening right now. Yeah, Boba Lead's a little underrated. I mean, and unfortunately, it's when you get higher into the game, it's just not that common anymore. Frankly, seeing Boba in general is not that common anymore. There's certain people that prefer him to Embo on Hut Cartel, and in some situations, I go along with that, um, but not a whole lot. All right, let's get you gone. There we go. Damn. All right. Let's just get rid of you. 1.4. All right. Chain reaction. Hey, leave the cat alone, buddy. He doesn't want to be your friend. Okay, so we got 2 more battles to saw. And how we looking? Got to clean those up, but that won't be too terrible. And then I think globally, I haven't been doing very well at all. I really should probably be busting out Jedi Knight Cal. Oh, nice. That's smart. I should see where I'm at with Bausch on my other account because I'm stuck on the unlock mission for Chewie right now on that last tier. I should see. I didn't even think about using her. Yeah, that's the Java profundity. Um, that whole route is really really excellent. Oh, so you're gonna have some randomness decide your next course of action. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty fun. I mean, Lord Vader is not the worst thing that's ever happened to the game. I mean, it's close, but yeah, let's just get this fight over with. Oh yeah, no, resource wise, it's an absolute pain in the ass. And once again, a reminder: I am running a Raid Shadow Legend promotion on my account. There's the link right there. You get some free stuff, and you help me out quite a bit. Well, and Grax, you're gonna have to get Maul through shops and Conquest proving grounds, right? Yeah, so definitely, definitely no need to prioritize Maul, um, or to prioritize Lord Vader because with he can get by without Maul, but every time they've released a booster for him, the booster's been better on its own team. What an obnoxious fucking team this is. Unbelievable. I just cannot stand this team. Cannot stand this team. It is anything to do with the resistance teams is just so incredibly cheap to me. They're insanely overpowered. All of them, up to and including Ray. Oh no, C's booster is how do we put this? Yeah, it's more like C is his booster, to be honest with you. Um Watt has in my mind always been the C booster and should always remain the C booster. I mean, the character does not function well without Watt. And instead of admitting that they completely screwed the pooch with his design, like and reworking it to make it better, they keep trying to create reasons to pull everything away. But I mean, the player base has figured out what the best use for every character is. I mean, to a much better extent than freaking CG ever will. Just nukes out. It just takes Revan right off the board. That's what you want to see. Mm. I mean, the worst. It's been a while. Let's take a look at Lord Vader real quick. We'll take a break from Conquest because it's giving me a headache. It's making my head hurt. Okay, let's take a look at Lord Vader's requirements. I mean, Padme speaks for herself. The Zam Westlet Relic 7 is very, 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 very rough. Back when Lord Vader was released and she was a more relevant bounty hunter and her GAC Omicron was holding up, like we didn't mind this so much, but now that's a pretty rough call. Newt for the raid, it's not a bad deal. General Skywalker has got multiple things he's required for. Tarkin kind of hurts, but it's not the worst. The clone troopers are all great. Tusken Raider kind of sucks. But you can do cool things with the Tuskens. Thrawn, Palp, R2, Padme, Chewie, Profundity, CLS, Leia, 3PO. Star Killer, build out trio teams, yeah. Yeah, that's a good plan, man. That's a solid plan. I see no fault in it. No, Lord Vader wouldn't be a bad thing. The Bad Batch were, put out pretty much for him. Um, so they aren't as fantastic, but I mean, you leveling up the rest of the, or the other two 501st guys to these high levels is pretty awesome. And yeah, again, with Newt and the raid. So it's not the worst. And I mean, there's no conquest characters. There's nothing really like the BTL is going to be your longest farm, as it always is. Oh yeah, 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 for Marauder. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they actually Marauder alone makes farming the Bad Batch worth it. So yeah, he's not the worst farm in the world, and his event is really really straightforward and easy compared to a lot of the other ones. But yeah, this is not the worst thing in the world. Um, but I mean, no GL farm is fast or fun unless you're spending a ton of money. That's just the bottom line. But he's not the worst character, and sometimes he gets datacrons that just make him absolutely insane. So, yeah, you'll notice I don't have her unlocked, and it's mostly just because better stuff keeps coming along. And everybody says the event is horrible and the whole 9 yards. So until they give us a break and I, can actually just sit down and take care of it. Because I would love to have her. All right, you guys done now? Okay. Yeah, Hondo is his ramping is very, very impressive. I think he's a great character, and there's been a part of me that's been, I don't want to say debating, but contemplating just relicking him and saying to hell with Afra. Just because she's so easy to kill on when she's on defense, and she doesn't seem like she does exceptionally well on offense against anything you'd want to use a legendary team against, unless she's got a Datacron giving her a boost. Yeah, yeah, good, and that's yeah, Dash still holds up pretty well, and he's got the bonus that you need him for Outrider, so that means you need him for Profundity, and for Jabba. So it's he's definitely worth it. But yeah, this every time I've been like, oh, Afra, this is a good time to go get her. Something else has come along, and it's just like, well, so much for that shit. Well, and Dash is also a monster at Conquest. When you have Zealous Ambition cards, he just shreds. He just absolutely fucking slaughters. Him and Rex. I kind of lean more towards Rex for this one because, Rex actually has a bunch of feats attached to him, but oh, hey, we can almost go preview GAC here in a second. Yep, Prof into Job into Star Killer. Yeah, it's a great plan. It makes a ton of sense. And I'm doing Jabba, Prof, Leia, JML, I think is the route. And this might sound absolutely horrible, but I'm also not in a huge rush um, for anything on that second account. Hey, Hap, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's a hell of a plan. It should go really, really well for you. And when you get through the first couple phases of it, or tiers, or whatever you want to say, when you get through the first few unlocks, I mean, I think you'll be reaping the rewards. I think you'll be winning a lot of your GACs, if not all your GACs. You'll be contributing TW and TB quite a bit. So yeah, it's a great route. I mean, Prof is the I think it's the best of the super ships all around. Um, it handles every fleet immaculately. Uh, Whereas even like Leviathan can struggle against Negotiator and Executor at times. Oh yeah, Executor was an absolute nightmare when it first came out, but now with all the other tools that they've added, it's just not what it used to be. Um, but I mean, and that's more of a black mark onto Leviathan when you look at it, because the Leviathan's the new shiny. It's the brand new toy, whatever you want to call it. And Executor can absolutely shred banners from it. And if your Leviathan's on defense, an Executor can absolutely fucking take it down, which is just completely unacceptable to me. But the Executor gets to go first, and so it can do a mass swarm, and it can take out your Sith fighter, or it can just really f up your bomber. And like that's just crazy to me. Like, why the Leviathan isn't faster than the Executor is kind of beyond me. But and look, they didn't even give me a freaking purple one, bastards. Yeah, Leviathan versus Executor can just it's just, yeah, it's not a fun fight at all. It's just not cool. I don't dig on it at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Normally I'd use Rex, but he's kind of low on some stuff. So we'll just Cassian. Nah, we'll throw Han in there. That'll be fun. Well, yeah, and then they've got the super high tenacity up at the beginning, so you can't even get your mines from your bomber onto them. So you can't start getting bonus turn meter because you're not able to hit under protection because there's no debuffs. It's pretty insane. Like, Leviathan almost seems like it was meant to be countered by Executor. Um, All right, let's go take a look at what my GAC opponent looks like. We'll see what kind of a fun time I'm in for on Thursday, and then we'll head back into Conquest. Set up phase. I'll go poke my head into TW2 and see what's going on with the walls. I'm not seeing any activity on Discord. Lavid. Let's see. The 101st Beskar Battalion. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, buddy. You're a bigger account than me. They also have Jar Jar. With no GAC Omicrons, though, so that's... Okay. I mean, we got all the things and all the stuff and all the stuff and all the things. So it's pretty similar. He's bigger than me. Let's take a kind of filter down to some of the. Okay. All right. Well, this one's going to be interesting, folks. This one's going to be interesting. We'll go take a look at the. Yeah, when they start giving you those quests on a new account with the new experience, and you can really start ramping. Okay, so they got all that at R9 as well. Okay, let's look at this situation. But they went for a lot of attacker crowns. Yeah, Rex's unique is 100% worth rushing. 100%. All right, so... Okay, well, I'll have to set my defense when we're off stream. But yeah, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one Thursday afternoon. I mean, not that I'm expecting any surprises, but you never know. You never know when you dive in. They might be missing a star on a capital ship or whatever, but... All right. We've got a fight on our hands. We'll see what happens. And I'll do my defense off stream. No sense in putting that all out to the world. Oh, what am I doing? Such a habit for me to hit that. I forget what this drops. The rerolls. Yeah, I need to actually farm this node more than I need to farm anything else. I need to defeat Ewoks and Rebels. Just look for a Look for a dark side node with on Endor. Yeah, that's where I did it too. It's like 1C or 1D. I can't remember the name of the node, but yeah, somebody said look for it on Endor because it's something like 11 or 12 total Ewoks per run, so you can get it done pretty fast. Yep, can't sim. All right. All right, let's see what's happening over here. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I was hoping to get a couple more battles in, but you know, only so much I can do. Oh, well, okay. Let's see what's. Let's go look at the JAC on the other account, and that one I will set my defense for on stream because, I mean, the odds are, you know, what are the odds, right? What are the odds? What are the odds? It should be coming up on your screens in just 1 minute, folks. Just bear with me. Great, yes, greater than 0, but how much greater than 0 is the question. You got no energy and you got no crystals. Right, how are we doing over here? We're still in payout positions. Yinka Lavanen. I don't know what those dots are meant to signify. What in the actual. This had better be somebody that hasn't played in a freaking year to be down in Carbonite. This is fucking ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can't find this asshole. He's in a guild, so I mean he must still be active. But what in the hell is he doing down in Carbonite? All right. I'm checking the guild. I'm taking a photo of the name so I can make sure I spell it right. Because, you know, for whatever reason the game doesn't let you just click on the guild name and go right into their information. You got to go through all these hoops. 50 of 50. Guild full. This is just as fast. I mean, they're winning. Activity. Last activity confirmed. Sort. Last active 6 hours and 32 minutes ago. Wow, what an absolute gutless sack of shit. Well, okay, so spoiler alert, I'm going to lose my first round of GAC on this one. Well, I mean, I guess there's a chance he could be a no-show, but I mean, he's actively playing the game. He was active 45 minutes ago. What a piece of fucking trash, man. Like, that is, yeah, that's the kind of shit that CG needs to freaking fix. That is just absolutely gutless. Sensa. It doesn't even matter what I drop. They're going to be able to solo all of it with one relic. Well, they do control where CG puts them. They absolutely control where CG puts them. That's a 3 million account that's playing down in a league with accounts from 100,000 and up. If you have 3 million and you've got that many relics, you should be in a higher league. I am in the lowest possible GAC bracket. They have an option. They're just either really, really bad or they just don't show up and play. So yeah, they're not victims. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just signs up and takes the free crystals. But if he puts anything relic wise on defense, I mean, other than the 10 banners, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Maybe we'll see. But as of right now, I'm saying the guy's a piece of shit. He has no business being down there. He has no business even or down here. He shouldn't even be putting players in this situation. There are players who are going to look at that and say, "Oh, well, I don't have a chance," and then they're not even going to bother. And because when it's a tie, then the win goes to him no matter what. So it's just he shouldn't even be here. That's the only point I'm trying to make is he's sitting in a bracket where he shouldn't even be, and he's probably getting wins just because people are afraid to show up. I mean, it literally doesn't matter what I put on defense. If he decides to attack, he's gonna absolutely smack me down. So it's fairly pointless for me to worry. I just put down what I can put down, whatever. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but it's still. I mean, for me, who just like anybody else who streams Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, how much of a bread and butter thing is GAC for us? Like it's the thing a lot of people will always tune in for, no matter what's going on. So, it's just ridiculous that if he even shows up and sneezes at my account, he's gonna win. I mean, if he, this is something, his placement and Carbonite 5 is something he 100% has full control over. So, if he's a player that doesn't care and that's why he's down here, that's one thing. But if he's just camping down here for easy shit, that's a whole nother matter. So I shouldn't even be in the situation where I'm looking at his account. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe we'll take a look at it again because I mean, I am noticing there is a complete lack of Let's scroll down to the bottom here. He's got all the marquees. So he hasn't just come back. He's been playing for a while. I mean, he's not doing anything with them. He's got Datacrons. I mean, he's not doing anything with them. So I don't know. But he should be in a higher bracket, and so I'm hoping that means he's just a no-show guy. But I should not be in a situation where I'm even looking at his account. Oh, hey, we can do a territory battle here. Or territory war. Good lord, what's with all the drops on the fleets, guys? Oh, look at this relic. This relic fleet sitting over here. Yeah, that's an absolute Frankenstein of a fleet. Oh, buddy, are you having a good time over there? I don't know what he's looking at, but he's excited. That's the sounds a happy autistic kid makes, people. Yeah, I don't know. This will be the first place I come to tomorrow after or Thursday when the GAC is kicked off, and we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, if he decides to show up and fight, I mean, he's gonna win the whole damn thing. I want to look at the rest of the people. Wait, no, it's enter and then event rewards. Let's look at the rest of these people. Sepro, Betrayer. There we go. I mean, he's got a Relic 3 Dooku already. Wow, unbelievable. A Relic 3 dude. What's he rushing? What's he rushing for? So he's got a focus going. Well, so we have a couple of ringers in that account or in that guild. Some pretty large accounts that are helping to build this one up. See, now here's more of what you should be seeing at where I'm at in Chromium 5 or Carbonite 5 or whatever. So yeah, so if our buddy here shows up, he's gonna end up fighting this guy, I think, for first and second or first and third or whatever. But yeah, everything else looks pretty fair from where I'm sitting. I got very few complaints. Oh, is it bad, Graxy? Oh, yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Mm. Not ideal at all. All right. Well, folks, it is 5:30 on the East Coast, and we've only been live for an hour and a half, but there's just not much going on, and my main guild is taking their sweet time getting through walls, so I can't even do any more battles over there. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow probably for some more just hang out and chill until everything gets fun again on Thursday. And then what else do I got going on? That's pretty much it. We're kind of waiting for Thursday, and then yeah, then we'll get into that GAC cycle and have some longer, bigger streams, and we'll get the unlock for Captain Enoch. What else we got going on? Saturday I'll do, excuse me a second. Saturday I'll do part 2 of my Raid Shadow Legends promotion. Again, if you've never played the game before and you feel like helping me out, if you type exclamation point and then raid in the chat, you'll get my link to download the game, and then just play it as normal. And you can end up helping me out, get me some sweet rewards, cash mostly. I get paid based on people's account progress and whatnot. You don't have to spend any money, but that promo is going on. So if you feel like helping me out, I appreciate it. And again, you don't have to spend a dime to help make me a little bit of money. You can make me, honest to God, in less than an hour worth of gameplay time. Oh my gosh, Sammy is just fired up. In less than an hour of gameplay time, you can earn me $5. And, and that's literally, that is the most I would ask of anybody. Anything more that you want to do is appreciated, but yeah. You can also go into the About section on my Twitch page, and there's a banner that'll have the link as well. So anyway, guys, we will catch you tomorrow for more of this happy, fun stuff. And we will then, Thursday will be a big fun day for two JCs and character unlock and the whole 9 yards. All right, so until then, my friends, we will see you later. Have a great one.